Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by Ryan Garcia, who has a fight coming up January 2nd in Dallas against Luke Campbell, former Olympian and gold medalist. Ryan going for the biggest test of his career and looking to start the new year with a bang. And Ryan, I've been, just like millions of others, I've been monitoring your social media throughout the last few weeks. And I can't tell from the training whether you've been eating all your quarantine snacks, you've been growing into your man body, or you're making a concerted, focused effort to really transform your physique. What's going on with your body? Because you look really built.
Well, I've just been putting in a lot of work. I've been training with my strength and conditioning coach, and I've been disciplined on it. I've been, 100% focused on my diet. Before, you kind of like you do focus on that, but some fights for me, at least this fight, I put my whole discipline in it. So that's coming from the way I eat to the way I sleep. Everything is on point. So you see the results. I mean, I've been training. This is actually for the first time I've actually trained for a full camp. Usually my camps, I get a late notice. It's like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then I get to it. So this time I actually had 100% time to really train.
Yeah, and you had a little bit of an extension too, because the fight was originally announced for December 5. So you've had this fight on your radar for
Exactly.
some time. You've had back-to-back first-round knockouts. Fans haven't gotten a chance to see you too much in the ring. You're not getting paid by the minute, that's for certain. They say good things come in thirds. Is Luke Campbell going to be finished in one as well?
Man, that would be something, right? If I could get three knockouts in the first round, back to back to back. But I don't expect that. I've never really expected. If I see a shot there, I'll take it. But I'm going in there with the mindset where if it's a tough night, I'll be ready for it. I've been, preparing for 12 rounds. So if he brings it out of me, I will have to, obviously go into that dog mode and get this victory. I've trained my whole life for a moment like this. I feel like this fight is a defining moment in my career.
Absolutely. Do you think Luke Campbell, who was just in the ring with Vasily Lomachenko last year, looked good, looked solid, won a few rounds? Do you think he still has it in him, or is this going to be your career-defining moment right off the get-go?
He says he's in his prime. He says that he's finally there at 33. So I guess it took him this long. But if I beat him now, right? What does that say? If I'm not in my prime, so I must be set up to do amazing things in my career. So I'm excited for this challenge. If he's at his best, that's how I want him. And
Mhm.
he's coming to knock me out. That's great because I'm coming to knock you out too. So it should be a good fight.
It's going to be a coming out party for the entire Garcia family. Your brother Sean is fighting on the undercard too. First time you guys are going to be fighting on a card together. What was it like growing up with your brother in a boxing family, and now you guys are going to have this big moment together?
Man, it's kind of things that we dreamed of. Just for me to be headlining in Dallas, Texas, where the Dallas Mavericks play, and to have my little brother on the undercard is just pretty much a dream come true. I mean, we've came a long way, and it's something that it's been spent a lot of years working towards, and it's finally happening. And I think me and my little brother are we're gonna do something amazing come fight night. And I looking to do something amazing when I step into that ring, especially for the Dallas people out there. I'm gonna put my whole heart on the line and leave everything out there for them.
Is it safe to say the Garcias are going to be the new Charlos, the new Klitschko's, the new Ruelas brothers? Does your brother have the talent to move along with you?
We shall see. I think that my little brother is a fantastic fighter. He has speed, he has power, he's very explosive. We'll see where life takes us. I know that we both have goals in our career. We both have dreams, and we're gonna both be going for it. So I hope that on his path to that, he does amazing things, and on my path, I hope to do amazing things.
And speaking of family, you have Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya in your corner, your two biggest mentors in the sport right now. What are some of the key learnings that you've taken from both of them that you've kind of applied to your career and your life?
Just the amount of, you know, humility they have and how humble they are when they have so much, especially when it comes to Canelo. You know, I sometimes talk to Oscar, but not as much as Canelo. Obviously, I train with Canelo, but you know, he's pulled me to the side and he's really taken me under his wing and showed me, you know, what to do. And I just respect somebody that has everything and still takes their time to really mentor a young fighter like me. And I hope to pass that down to one of, you know, a young fighter one day that I see potential and you know, pay it forward.
Has it been weird for you kind of navigating the love triangle ever since Canelo's split? I know you're in the same gym. Oscar's your promoter. Has that dynamic been weird for you?
I don't really get into that. I kind of just stay to myself and focus on my fights. And you know, I know, you know, I want to accomplish my dreams. I can't be worrying about, you know, what's going on with who and who. I got to just worry about what I got going on.
Yeah, it's obviously strictly business. And as Canelo turns the page on his career, that actually opens the door and the seat for you to become the face of Golden Boy and the new star of their stable. Is that something that you're welcoming? Is that something you're going to take on moving forward in 2021 as you develop in your career?
Yeah, but I don't think I would say Golden Boy star. I would just say world boxing star. You know, I want to be one of the biggest fighters in the world, you know, and not just for Golden Boy, but for myself. That's my dream as a fighter to, you know, become one of the greats, you know, one of the best fighters that's ever lived. That's my dream. So, you know, and I want to be one of the biggest fighters. So, you know, that comes with one, promoting myself, two, you know, putting on great fights for the fans, leaving my heart out for the fans, for them to remember, and just to be as open as I can be for the people so they can feel everything. And hopefully people get inspired and they learn from what I put out there.
You talk about being open and wearing your heart on your sleeve. I think you're very transparent with your following as well too. And you're just not putting pictures up there or links. I remember you saying you struggle with mental health issues. You open up in ways probably some people might be afraid to. 2020 has been tough for a lot of people in different ways. How has that been difficult for you as far as going overcoming your mental health issues?
I think I'm open the way I am because I know what it feels like. And I know that it's not a fun place to be at when you don't know what's going on. So I try to be, you know, as vulnerable as I can. And for that, it gives me strength. And with that strength, I give to other people so they don't have to go through the same things, you know. And I just try to help out younger kids because I know that if they, you know, hold it inside, it's just going to destroy them little by little without them noticing. And I want to give everybody, you know, advice and a good chance at what they want to do. And I want to show people that no matter what's going on inside, that there's a way to get through it and there's a way to still be the best you can be no matter what is going on. Because, you know, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. So and that's what I want to get and that's what I want to help out people figure out because I experienced it.
Those challenges that you've experienced, does it come with perhaps the pressure of having to succeed, having to live up to the expectations? Is that where some of those challenges you're having to face, is that where they come from?
Yeah, some stuff come from that, but you know, just things that I think about is like, you know, in order to do anything great in life, there needs to be an amount of pressure. Whether you're making, you know, a diamond, how much pressure you need to make a diamond, how much pressure, you know, is going to take for me to become a diamond in the ring, and it's going to take loads of pressure. So I need to embrace it because this is my moment. The more pressure there is, the better chance I have to becoming a great. There has to be greatness, but in order to achieve greatness, there has to be pressure. So I kind of take it like, all right, this is what I've been working for. Here's the pressure. Here it comes. I need to embrace it and go for it. It's that.
And with 2020, you had a lot of successes outside of the ring.
Mhm.
Your manager and advisor, Lupe Valencia, had the laundry list for me, whether it was 1800 Tequila, Dolce and Gabbana, co-starring with Kevin Hart in the piece, having your own YouTube show, having your own action figure. The list goes on. We can continue all day. What would you say is the biggest success for you outside of the ring in 2020?
Oh man, I would just say that my fan base, how much it has grown since that knockout, and just overall, just everything. I think from my social media to my offline presence and everything from there, it's improved so much. And now finally in 2021, I get to start fighting again. Now I get to build that up. So the more that 2020 just really amplified my status, who I am. A lot more people know who I am. You could go ask them, Ryan Garcia? Yeah, I do. So I think that 2020 was one successful because I had an amazing knockout early in the year. And then from there, I just built up my name even more. And then more opportunities came and I taken the opportunities. And now chance in 2021 to do something amazing in the beginning of the year, right in the beginning of the year. So we got all that good build up just to have start off the year with a bang. It's time to fight now. I got the name out there. Everybody knows about this fight. Everybody wants to see my next fight. They know what I did to Fonseca. Now they want to see me against Luke Campbell to see what I do. This is the moment. This is the time. I built up. I'm gonna leave everything in the ring. I'm in there. So I'm ready.
And one thing I think people can give you credit for is that you are calling every single name out there at 135, whether it's Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Vasil Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. Hell, you might even want to fight me right now. But I mean, what at the age of 22, these are some legacy defining fights that guys like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence are still trying to find for themselves. Do you want to avoid the mistakes that some of these other top pound for pound fighters have made and get these fights in the bank and in your career early, and perhaps even follow a path like a Canelo where you are facing the top guy at all times?
Well, yeah, I'm definitely blessed to be in the position that I can make these fights happen. And I have a chance to achieve legacy greatness and to be one of the best fighters that's ever lived. If I could beat Gervonta Davis, if I could beat, Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez in their prime, that's what I want. I want to fight them in their prime, and I want to beat them. And if I'm able to do that, man, I got a good argument on, to do something that not many fighters have done, like except Sugar Ray Leonard. You got Muhammad Ali when he beat Sonny Liston in his prime. You got a lot of fighters that there's very few that get that chance. And I think I have that chance with Gervonta Davis. When I become victorious come January 2nd, that's the fight I want. I want on Cinco de Mayo, though. I definitely want that as one of the biggest fights of 2021. It's me and Gervonta Davis. So look out for the call out and look out that I'll be screaming his name after this fight.
We might have to have a split site pay-per-view. You and Canelo might have to talk about who and where on Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Man, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. I'll probably be a first too.
Uh-huh. And lastly, I'll leave you with this, Ryan, considering the time of the year we're having the conversation. What's your New Year's resolution for 2021?
My New Year's resolution for 2021? Go out there and be great. That's it.
Fantastic. Well, again, congratulations on all of your success in 2020. You became a father for the second time. You got through the pandemic. Here you are, about to have your first fight since your resounding first round knockout of Francisco Fonseca, again against Luke Campbell on January 2nd in Dallas. And it's going to be available on DAZN as well. So Ryan, good luck. Hopefully stay away from the Rona.
Yes.
And we get to see you January 2nd.
All right, man. All the best, brother. God bless you, man.
God bless as well. Thank you very much.